Well, hello and welcome back to South Charleston Memorial Ice Arena here in South Charleston, West Virginia for game number 2. If you didn't watch the first game, it was a 5-4 loss down to the wire. Situation, pulled the goalie and didn't come up with that win. So hopefully things will be different here in the second game as the teams take the ice. We've got a minute and a half before puck drop. And going to be calling the game this time is going to be the one and the only Michael Circle. So he'll be joining us here in just a minute. Referee for this game is going to be Zach Boyko and Matt Sherdell. And minute and 20 we'll get this game underway. We'll be right back. And there's another shot of the Hockey Dad super fans again, Rod Woods and Marty Gibson. 18 seconds before we get this game underway, and again, like I said, I'm here with Michael Circle.
Hey Mike, how are you doing today?
We're doing great, man. How are you?
Fantastic. Ready for another excellent game of hockey.
For sure. Hopefully we can have a different outcome on this game.
Yeah, the first one, oh, that buzzer. That first one started out rough. We got really good, then we got rough again. We'll see what we can do.
Things are sticking the pucks in the net and getting ready to do their huddle and their prayer, and we'll get this second game underway.
You know, Mike, we got a couple of first-time hockey fans here who went out and bought a blanket between these games.
They better not try to go to some of the other rinks we have to go to, because this is actually pretty nice. We got heat right up here, right above our heads, and we're kind of spoiled here.
There are some cold rinks up there, Mike.
Mike and Mike on the mics.
Mike and Mike on the mics. We're just about to meet at center ice. Game 2 of the North Kentucky Norse and your West Virginia Wild. Play the Metallica. Our starting lineups here, we have Bo Ruth, who's usually on defense, I feel, right? He's taking the right winger spot. Center is Mike Hawley's son, Jake Hawley, as well as another winger who's usually a defender, Walker Woods. Also on the ice right now, Logan Gibson, number 77, and I believe Leighton Walker. Logan Gibson meets the puck in the center neutral zone, takes it into the offensive zone for the West Virginia Wild. Norris carried around behind their own net, sent it up to the boards where Walker Woods keeps it in the zone, runs into 3 different black jerseys. Wild still keep it in the zone off the stick of Jake Hawley. Number 97 for the Norse takes the puck into the corner, sends it up. Jake Hawley keeping it on the line.
Oh, almost a good feed there to Gibson.
Absolutely. Sometimes it hits a dead stick. Norse fighting it with Logan Gibson fighting for the puck. Norse sends it back to the black jersey. Black jersey send it on into the neutral zone, into the defensive zone for the Wild, and Leighton Walker is going to skate the puck out of the zone. There was contention just over the blue line. Now the Norse are attacking. And the Norse goes down hard off the push off of Walker Woods. Number 75 in black keeps it into the zone, passes to a 24. A hard slap shot from the blue line and stopped by Aaron Mongold. That's not right. Aiden Mongold in the Wild net. Play still going, 12:15 to go in the first period. Wild are scrambling to try and get it out of the zone, but number 75 in black with a hard stick sends it back against the wall and is keeping it in the Wild defensive area. The shot hits a couple of sticks, keeps it out of the net. And Holly is racing up the ice, crosses center ice into the offensive zone. It is him and the goalie in the trip. No call, no whistle. The puck is in the boards. Jake is in the boards with number 75 in black. And the puck gets sent off to the corner where Ben Call keeps it in the zone. Ben Call fighting with number 2 in black. Drops it back to Holly. Holly sends it across to Higginbotham. 2 sticks collide, sending it into the air, and the black shirts are taking it out of the zone. Ben Call follows it into the West Virginia Wild zone. Holds it. Passes it over to Grayson Gosling. Grayson goes for another pass back to Ben. Is intercepted by 53 in black. Higginbotham has the puck. Crosses into the blue line. Pushes past number 14 in black. It is 2-on-1 at the moment. The Wild infiltrate the zone. Talon Wynn comes in with a slap. Trying to get it past the goalie. But it runs into a wall of black. Puck back down in the defensive zone for the West Virginia Wild. Grayson takes it behind Mongold. A shot near Mongold, deflected away by the stick. Ben Call facing one-on-one against the boards. Higginbotham looks for the puck against the boards, sends it past the black shirt, gets checked into the boards. Talon Wynn has one man to beat before the goaltender takes a shot. Blocked and turned aside by the Norse netminder, and to cover up. That was a long shift. That was almost 3.5 minutes. That was, I think, 3.5 minutes straight of action.
For sure. Saw some good things there. Setting up for some passes. There was a good pass over here to Higginbotham, but it took a bounce off the ice and popped over his stick. And I know from practice of the night the ice was bumpy. I think they've got the issues fixed with the humidifier, so hopefully it's much better today. But I know I've been it a couple of times during practice the other night.
They were out here with some shovels before this game trying to fix some spots. Desmond Circle fighting in the offensive zone, loses the puck, takes it into center, sends it back into the zone where Noah Taylor is going to go after it into the corner against the black shirt. And the Norse take it out of the zone. Leighton Walker kind of tangled up in some skates, sends it back up towards the zone in the neutral zone. Noah Taylor hitting hard against the number 24 in black. Puck goes behind the Wild netminder. Vincent Kane had the puck up, and a black jersey shoots over the net. Vincent Kane goes into the corner of the boards. Number 22 chases it out, and a hit by, who was that?
Looks like
Preston Fields. What a hit by Preston Fields. He's been trying all day to hit him, hasn't he, Mike?
He has. He did play super aggressive.
Desmond Circle's mother is hollering for him.
Sorry, folks. Our wireless microphone died, and I've got a hardwired one plugged in here, so I'm going to hand this back to Michael Circle.
Thank you, Mike. We had a microphone die. But we are back. So we are now 4:16 left in the first period, for those of you who are just watching, not listening. 18 seconds remain on a power play now by the Norse, after a killer shot by Jake Hawley for a goal, bringing it 1-1. A fight is ensuing in the neutral zone. The Norse take it into the Wild defensive zone. Walker Woods with a sidestep and a pass. Sidestep and a pass up. Walker Woods down in the offensive zone. A wraparound attempt at a goal. Almost a slashing call. He was in the middle of a swing. I'm not sure that'll count anyway. Ben Call keeps it in the zone, but the Norse are attacking hard. Cutting over center ice in a collision between Walker Woods, Ben Call, and one of the Norse. Ben Call reaches in, grabs the puck, and now it is 5-on-3 at the moment. A pass up to Walker Woods as the puck enters into the offensive zone for the Wild. Walker loses a stick in a tangle up with a black sweater. Ben Call, no. Preston Fields, I believe, maybe, keeps it in. Nope, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Preston Fields. No, it was Logan Gibson. Ref just kind of got slashed a little bit there as he was a little too close to the action. A shot from the corner, covered up by Aiden Mongold. And some parents hoping for some flags thrown in a different sport, for some extracurriculars. Aiden Mongold is putting his gear back on. He's lost a little bit of his glove, I believe, on that save, that cover-up. It is 2:48 left in the first period. The game is still tied 1-1. The face-off will be to the right of the Wild netminder. Desmond Circle takes the face-off, sends it back to his defender. A shot towards Aiden Mongold. Aiden sends it to the right. The Wild are fighting. Desmond Circle in a battle with number 2 for the puck. Grayson Gosling, not Ryan Gosling, takes the puck into the offensive zone where the fight is ensuing for the puck. Now the black shirts will take it out of the zone, crossing the line and into the cradle of Leighton Walker, sending it back up towards Noah Taylor. Desmond Circle has one to beat with a shot on goal, but he falls. Turned aside by the Norse netminder. Number 53 of the Norse takes a wild shot, hard shot on Aiden Mongold. Aiden blocks it. They go for another. Aiden turns it aside. Aiden's trying to get up. Another shot towards the net. Aiden turned it aside yet again. Fighting in the corner, 2 versus Desmond Circle. The Norse send it off to the opposite side of the board, still in their offensive zone. Leighton Walker takes the trip up into the boards. Vincent Kang goes for a stop. Another hard shot by a Norse. That's going to take some getting used to. A wraparound attempt goes wide due to the stick of Mongold. The Wild are just trying to clear the zone. Noah has sent it up. Desmond and Vincent Kang are in the zone trying to get to the puck. Vincent Kang gets to the puck first, is battling in the boards for it, loses to the black shirt. The Norse are now regrouping, coming back into their offensive zone, looking for another strike and a tangle up with Preston Fields right there in front of the net. Ben Call and Desmond Circle go into the zone, but the Norse send it back out into the neutral zone, into their offensive zone with a one-timer, almost a shot turned aside by Aiden Mongold. A lot of shots on this particular shift for sure. There are just players hitting the ice left, right, and center. Wild clear it out of the zone. Norse try to get back into it. Scramble, get the puck, send it into the corner where Leighton Walker sends it back up. No Ben Call. It's hard to tell. Guys, don't judge me. Ben Call takes a hard hit into the boards as he missed a check. 10.5 seconds left to go when Aiden Mongold covered up yet another shot. This has been a relentless series of shots on Aiden Mongold the last shift.
Yeah, for sure. And sorry for the microphone problems there. I don't know where we lost you at, but we had a wireless microphone. The receiver died, so we're plugged directly into the camera now, so that's why it sounds different.
This man knows his audio quality. Audio quality, yes. And that will close off the first period. Wild and the North Kentucky Norse are stalemate at 1-1. We will go into a brief pause in the action and come back to the start of period 2 right here in the South Charleston Memorial Ice Arena. It's one of those songs that you can't help but to dance around a bit, Mike. This pause in the action brought to you by Jumping. Why don't you jump around? Go ahead. Are you jumping? You should be jumping. We got people in the crowd from both sides here just jamming out to this song. You can't go wrong with it. Coming out onto the ice to start the second period, we will have Logan Gibson, Jake Hawley, Bo Ruth, Walker Woods, and Leighton Walker. Are you jumping yet? You should be jumping. The music has stopped. That means the puck will drop. Jake Hawley takes the face-off at center ice, wins it, sends it back to Leighton Walker. Walker sends it up to Bo Ruth, who has passed it into the offensive zone for the Wild. Now the period of the long shift. Walker Woods is skating backwards back into the defensive zone. Bit of some slashing happening. Puck still in play, no whistles blown. Leighton skates around with it in the zone, passes it up to Walker Woods, who's in a foot race against number 1, Yates, in the black shirts. Walker has still control of the puck right in front of the net, takes a backhanded shot, hard backhanded shot. It's amazing how someone can backhand a shot that hard into the wall, misses the net just barely, sends someone into the boards, takes another couple shots on net, turned aside by the Norse netminder, and Logan Gibson with a shot right over the top shelf. They're calling a delayed penalty. Slashing. What'd you say? Icing. So that did not go into the net. I was wondering why they didn't stop. All right. It looked like it bounced over the shoulder and against the top bar, but did not fully cross the line. Icing on the Norse will put the puck drop to the left of the Norse netminder. The Wild lose control of the puck. It goes into their defensive zone. They have waved off icing. And the Wild are scrambling to get to the puck. Walker Woods gets to it. Gets tangled up in the boards. Holly has sent the puck up to Logan Gibson, who shot that last one I thought went in. It did not. Logan's trying to backhand pass, but there's a wall of black shirts between him and Bo Ruth. The Norse are regrouping in the neutral zone. A collision between Gibson and number 54 in black. The puck stays in the neutral zone. Leighton Walker gets control of it, sends it out, but is into the stick of a black shirt. A shot right on the numbers of Aiden Mongold. Aiden stops it, sends it back towards them. Now the Norse are looking for yet another shot. Bo Ruth goes behind the net, sends it around to the boards. Number 88 in black will pick it up. Another shot towards the net with a backhand, almost in. The quick legs of Aiden Mongold turned to the side. Now the Wild are regrouping, sending it into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone and racing. Icing is waved off. Logan Gibson goes in behind the net for the puck. Higginbotham in his yellow helmet goes to the corner, picks it up. Holly is fighting for the puck, loses it to number 53, I believe, in black. Sends it around the boards. Logan Gibson sends it right to center ice. Keeping it in the defensive or offensive zone, I should say. The middle of the ice, that's what I meant. Jake Hawley tries to reach it out there for a shot, but he was kind of tangled up by one of the Norse. The Norse have taken possession. Ben Call goes for a lifting of the stick to steal the puck. Logan goes hard into the boards with number 1, Yates in black. Walker Woods tries to get out of the defensive zone. Skates hard, it would be offsides, but the Norse stole the puck. 53, Davis is racing hard towards Mongold. His shot turned aside by the stick of Hawley, and a shot towards Wild's goalie again. Rogers, 8 in black, keeps it into the zone. Logan Gibson tries to get possession of the puck. Walker Woods sends it back into the neutral zone where the Norse have to scramble. Higginbotham is fighting hard for the puck. They've got it in the defensive zone. Landon Estep has the puck in the neutral zone, looking for his opportunity to cross the blue line. He crosses over, dumps it through, but gets tangled up with a 57 in black. Wild sends it back up from their defensive zone into the stick of Higginbotham. The puck goes behind the Norse netminder. Landon takes a hard hit into the boards to try and stop the puck. Talon has to get the puck into the neutral zone here. Not Justin Fields, Preston Fields. Takes it back into the offensive zone. A bit of a confusion, it seems. No one knew where the puck was for a moment. Fields keeps it into the zone, sends it towards the net. Higginbotham passes in front to Wynn. Wynn's going to go for a shot, but gets turned aside by a black shirt stick. Number 97, Simmons, is racing hard up into the offensive zone for the Norse. Wild tangle him up. Higginbotham fighting for the boards. And Talon Wynn takes it into the neutral zone. Gets turned aside by number 8. Back into the offensive zone for the Wild. Talon wins in hot pursuit, followed by Higginbotham and Estep. Fields and Call to stand by in the back. Call keeps it. Oh, but number 53, Davis in black, takes the puck, bowls over Talon Wynn, and Preston Fields is trying to get the puck back up to Landon Estep. He does it. Landon's in the offensive zone. Landon's going to take a shot from the side, almost off the stick of Higginbotham, but there's a collision a bit with the goaltender, and it does not go in. 8:33 left, and the puck is still in play. Icing call by the Norse. That was a much better attack, I think, from the West Virginia Wild. Still mildly sloppy. I've seen better play from them. They're kind of all over the place, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. Yes, we saw some good things happen there. Like Landon had a great pass out there right in front, right in the crease to Higginbotham. Could have easily been a goal, and then there was something happened a few moments ago down here. Mongold was able to track that puck. I have to go back. I can't remember. It's a couple minutes ago, but good job for him.
Absolutely, my colleague Mike Hawley. This broadcaster needs to admit that there's a conflict of interest in this story now, as his son has hit the ice, as well as Grayson Gosling, Desmond Circle, Grayson Gosling, Vincent Kang, Leighton Walker. A shot towards, turned aside by Mongold, still fighting for the puck behind and off of the skate, number 88. Number 88 in the black shirt has scored, sunk one right past off of the left leg pad of Aiden Mongold right into the back of the net. 8:01 to go in the second period, and the Norse have taken a 1-goal lead. Desmond Circle will take the face-off for the Wild against number 53, Davis, in black. Kang to his left. And Noah Taylor to his right. The Norse has the puck, 53 Davis. Gets turned aside by Leighton Walker. Vincent passes it up to Desmond Circle. Desmond's going to try and fight for the puck, keep it in the zone, but tangled up in a bunch of Norse jerseys. The Norse are still keeping it, and a glove save by Aiden Mongold, keeping that particular goal out and keeping the score 2-1. 7:32 at this stoppage of play left in the second period. This mic makes me feel like I am a giant. Have you jumped yet? It's important that you've jumped. Face off to the right of the Wild netminder. The Wild win the face off, but number 2 in black sends a shot just off of the stick, rolls up the stick and barely misses the net. The Wild have cleared the zone. Norse is trying to scramble out. Jake Hawley tries to fight for the puck. Now Walker Woods takes it behind the Wild netminder. Sends a stick north. Logan Gibson. Oh, thank you. Got to hold this mic closer. All right, so Walker Woods crosses the red line over the blue line into the offensive zone. He's going to pass over to Hawley. Hawley's going to take a shot. And a goal by Jake Hawley on a beautiful turnaround backwards pass, or backwards shot right into the net, past the Norse netminder. 6:47 remain in the second period, and he has knotted it up 2-2. I would ask my colleague Mike Hawley, what he thought about that, but he doesn't like that Hawley kid. Talon Wynn will take the face off against number 53 in black. Landon Estep to his left. Zach Higginbotham to his right. Talon has kept the puck. He's got it in the zone. He's going for a second shot here, going to pass it up. Misses the stick of Higginbotham. And the Norse will regroup, take it into the neutral zone, cross over with a through the legs pass. Wild has taken possession back into the neutral zone. And the Norse have taken it back in again with a steal. Davis, 53 in black, shoots towards the net off of the pads of the goalie. Higginbotham goes into the corner, gets tangled up. That's an elbow to the head. Estep fighting for the puck, but the Norse still have it. Norse get caught up in a change. Preston Fields takes the puck behind the Wild netminder. He's going to keep it, skating through some black jerseys. Doesn't clear the defensive zone. Landon Estep sends it out. The Norse have to regroup again. Their attack is much heavier even in this game than the first. Higginbotham has stopped the puck from going back into their defensive zone. Estep follows it into the offensive zone, looking for an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. Norse take control back into the zone. Number 22 in black fighting against Grayson Gosling in the corner for the puck. A pass up, a shot from the blue line deflected by the body of Talon Wynn. And Landon Estep puts a kid in the boards. Another shot from the blue line. The Norse have some incredible blue line sharpshooters. Fighting for the puck behind the Wild goaltender. Just barely missed a Norse stick that almost for sure would have been a goal. Number 24, Hamilton, I believe, for the Norse is skating around. A shot right in between the legs and blocked by the goalie for the Wild, Aiden Mongold. Davis, 53, is going to take another attempt. Another turn aside by Aiden. The puck was laying dead for a moment in front. Good opportunity for the Norse to have scored again. Everybody in the stands, everybody on the coaching staff calling for the Wild to ice the puck. Talon's got the puck into the offensive zone. He's going to take a shot on net and just turned aside to the right of the netminder. Estep still has the puck. We are still in the offensive zone, and a hard hit by Talon Wynn for the puck. Preston now has the puck in the defensive zone, sends it back up the boards, and that will be an icing call. Long shifts in this game, Mike Hawley. Long shifts.
For real.
Yes, I don't think I've seen this many shifts of this length in time in a game before. It's Our guys are tired, their guys are tired. And it's the period of the long change, which means nobody is close enough to just change over. Desmond Circle takes the face-off to the left of the Wild netminder. A new set of legs. Fresh set of legs on the ice for some of these players here. Walker Woods crosses the red line, crosses over. A shot from just over the blue line. Hits hard against the glass behind the Norse netminder. A hard stick by Walker Woods keeps the puck in the zone. A pass back to Desmond Circle. Gets tangled up with number 37 in black. Walker Woods fighting number 2 for the puck. Is going to pass it maybe. We'll see. Sends it up to Desmond. Desmond with a shot towards the goal. And a backhand by Kang. And a fight for the buck. 3 shots, I believe I counted right on that particular exchange. None went through. But the Wild are still keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Another pass back to Desmond. Hard backhand towards the puck, or towards the net, I apologize. And the Norse have cleared that again. Wild still in their offensive zone. Another backhand by, and a shot towards the net by Noah Taylor. Backhand just barely missed it. And we're going to have another icing call, this time on the North Kentucky Norse. Intense play from this, I will say, I think this is the third line of forwards out here. And they had it in the offensive zone. They were fighting hard for that puck. Several shots on goal in that one. Anything to say?
No, just keep up, just keep it that. I mean, it's the way to score is to keep shooting.
Mike Holly, a word in edgewise. The face-off is to the left of the Norse netminder. Wild keeping it in the zone. Ben Call staying on the blue line to keep it in the corner. Logan Gibson fighting 2 others, and puck lifted high up over the line into the defensive zone. And the Wild will regroup in their own zone. Ben Call takes the puck up. An incredible skating attempt. And Jake Holly was about to take a shot, but got tangled up with some other sticks and skates. A hard shot towards the netminder and covered up by the Norse. It is 1:57 left in this second period. The game is still 2-2. I say between this game and the last game, these are some of the most exciting hockey matchups I've seen. The face-off will take place with Jake Holly for the Wild to the left of the Norse netminder. Wild wins the face-off. Grayson Gosling sends a hard pass from the blue line. Just goes over the net as the Norse take the puck into their offensive zone. Wild clear it back out. Norse have to regroup. And Bo Ruth sends it up and into the nets, out of play. Mike, as a rules analyst, let me ask you, in this age group, is that a penalty?
I'm sorry, I was reading a text message. What did you say?
To send the puck out of play is an accident, but is that a penalty? Like a delay of game?
It can be, yes. Yeah, if it looks intentional, then for sure.
Well, you could definitely tell by Bo Ruth's hands drop and head back. You know, he did not mean to do that. No delay of game called. Face off in the neutral zone. Logan Gibson seeks to keep the puck in their offensive zone. Grayson Gosling keeps it in, but then a tangle up of jerseys and feet. Really good at this whole English thing. The Norse take the puck into their offensive zone. Ben Call's got to go into the corners to beat number 97 for the puck. Sends it up the boards where Bo had it. Sends it back across the blue line. And Jake Holly is fighting to get to the puck. And what could have been constituted as a cross check and a tripping call, both on Jake Holly, against Jake Holly, I should say. Nothing called. I think the Norse sent it back into their zone that time. Jake Holly takes a big hit into the corner. The Wild is still keeping it into the boards. Bo Ruth gives a big hit into the opposite corner. Bo turns it around on a shot. Jake Holly with the putback, and Jake Holly scores. The Wild take their first lead of the day, or of the game. 23.5 seconds left in the second period. West Virginia Wild goes up 3-2. That was an incredible playthrough. Bo Ruth turned around on a spinning back kick of a shot right onto the netminder. He bounces it off his pads, but Jake Holly is there to clean up. Face-off at center ice, as you could have probably imagined if you know anything about hockey. If you don't, the face-off was at center ice. Landon Estep's going to take it into the zone. There might have been a missed offsides on the Wild, but that is okay. A good shot, just barely missing the top right corner of the net, and that will close out the second period on a shot by Landon Estep. Incredible matchups so far in this game. The West Virginia Wild lead 3-2. My colleague, Mike Hawley, will be right back. He is going to go fix one of the cameras. We're seeing a lot of incredible action here. It's been a fantastic game so far, and the Wild have taken their first lead going into the third period. 14 minutes will start the clock. As soon as the time is up, the music will stop, the puck will drop, and we'll be back in hockey. This pause in the action is sponsored by Halloween, because it's October, the spookiest time of the year. Is there a reason that you guys let me do this? Leave a comment below if you want me to just absolutely stop. We'd like to actually take this opportunity to welcome those of the North Kentucky Norse who have traveled up here to play the game, watch the game, and we actually have some of their family members watching online on our West Virginia Wild Hockey YouTube channel. We're very thankful you're joining us. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. This is all by the incredible birthday boy, Mike Hawley. That's M-I-K-E-H-O-L-L-E-Y? Yes, E-Y, that's what I thought. Talon Wynn will take the puck drop for the West Virginia Wild to start the third period. The music has stopped, the puck has dropped, and Ben Call has the puck. Fights in the neutral zone ensue as they fight for the puck, and the Norse finally get control to take into their offensive zone when the Wild clear it out, and Talon is fighting a race to the puck. The Wild regroup in their own zone for a moment to get some semblance of a play going. Woods has taken the puck into the offensive zone, and because he gets tangled up with a few other sticks, did not get his shot off as he wanted. Ben Call from the blue line, shot towards the net just off to the left of the netminder. The Wild keeping it in the zone. We're seeing a good new level of aggression from the Wild in the last two periods, the last one and this one. The Wild fail to keep it in the zone. They have to regroup in the neutral zone. We love the neutral zone. Number 22 has taken the puck and then takes a shoulder by, I believe it was Talon Wynn, maybe? And Landon Estep. Landon Estep caused interference with a shoulder to someone who is frankly larger than him. And he is now in the box. On that note, at 12:39 left in the game, Wild up 3-2, the Norse will go on a 2-minute power play. Now, I will say, sadly, one of the weak points of the West Virginia Wild today has been our PK. A hard shot from, I believe, number 14, Ingen. That's a cool last name. In the black jersey from the blue line. Again, these Norse have incredible blue line snipers. They have hard hits and hard shots. Talon goes to take the puck from Davis in black. Ben Call is not watching the puck. He was They decided to do a Mighty Ducks move, I believe that was, and sandwich somebody. A hard shot once again by number 14 in black to the left of the Wild netminder, Mongold. The Wild have cleared the zone, and Talon with the poke has taken the puck into the offensive zone, is going to sweep around the net. Tangled up, too many black shirts. Passes it up to Holly. Holly takes a shot just a little wide, and now the Norse are trying to drive back into the neutral zone, across center ice, into the defensive zone. Tangled up with Walker Woods. A minute left in this power play. A shot by number 88 in black up towards the net. Another shot. Both turned aside by the Wild netminder. Ingham sends the puck back into their offensive zone for the Norse. The Wild clear it, and the Norse regroup. Talon wins, still fighting in the neutral zone for the puck, loses the battle to 88 in black. A shot towards the net, does not go, just to the left of the netminder actually. And another shot blocked by the body of Walker Woods, who now takes the puck across center ice into the offensive zone, is going to take a shot on net, and that's a goal by Walker Woods, taking it up 4-2. Great corner camera shot of Walker Woods as the team hugs in the corner, celebrating a shorthanded goal off the stick, the breakaway and hard stick of Walker Woods 0-0. 10:58 left in the game. Wild take the lead 4-2. Double-aught shotgun. We're still on a shorthanded goal, and the Wild will stay shorthanded at 17 more seconds. The Norse take the puck into their offensive zone. Logan Gibson meets it in the corner, tries to clear it, but loses his footing just a little bit. Is tangled up with number 2. That was a long tangle up as they skated together, almost hand in hand, almost lovingly. Up, and we're back to full strength. Thank you, my colleague, Mike Hawley. A cover-up by Mongold stops the play. 10:27 left in the game. Wild still up 4-2. The puck drop will be to the right of the Wild netminder. Logan Gibson, Bo Ruth, Jake Hawley on the ice, as well as Grayson Gosling and Leighton Walker in defense. Wild clear, and the Norse dump it back off into the zone and regroup, trying to get a change. The Wild, looking to catch him flat-footed, will skate it into the zone, but they are full strength in that zone again now. Wild trying to keep it in the zone off the stick of Grayson, not Ryan Gosling. I'm going to get him a shirt that says not Ryan Gosling. But ladies, you might think he is. Again, leave a comment if you'd like me to stop doing this. They fight for the puck against the boards. Jake Hawley takes it, shouldered by number 75 in black, but staying up strong on his skates, passes it over to Logan, intercepted by number 21 in black, 24 in black. Grayson keeps the puck in the neutral zone. Jake Hawley misses as he goes to try and gain possession. Number 75 takes the puck into the Wild zone. Battles ensue for the puck as the Wild clear it out of the zone. And Jake Hawley, one on the goaltender, is going to take a shot up the stick of the netminder into the net. Nope, just under the glass. No out of play. Norse keep possession. Zach Higginbotham almost gets possession but loses it in the skate up. And offsides on the Norse. This will cause a pause in the action. 8:42 left to go in the game. 4-2, West Virginia Wild. Face-off contested, and now it is in Norse control until Landon Estep takes control of the puck. Zach Higginbotham fighting for the puck. Hard stick at number 14. E-Step has the puck in the offensive zone and is skated through by number 1 Yates in black. Ben Call takes the puck in the neutral zone, waiting to regroup, dumps it off, and the puck goes behind the Norse netminder. I keep slowly moving the mic away from my mouth. West Virginia, or Walker Woods takes a shot, turned aside by the Norse netminder. Norse take control, try to send it out of the zone. Ben Call keeps it in. Nope, that's offsides. I was hoping they didn't catch that. I was going to call it as if it was clear, but it was not. This pause in the action sponsored by Life. Don't have one? Get one. We're having a buy one, get one free special. Is that coming through hard? If you're hearing the tapping, Desmond Circle takes the puck into the offensive zone with a shot towards the net. That is a shot on goal, turned aside by the Norse netminder. If you're hearing a loud tapping sound, my father-in-law has a really awesome ring that he bangs on the bleachers, and I'm happy for it. Many of you who have watched our games or been at these games for a long time have heard that ring tap. The Norse come in charging hard into the offensive zone, their offensive zone. With Ben Call trying to take the puck, as is Vincent, followed by Ben Call again. And the Norse take control, send it towards the net, and Mongold sends it to his left into the skates or the stick of Vincent Kang. Playing east to west, oh man, that was just bad. The puck is on the opposite side of the ice now. A hard shot blocked by Vincent Kang's body. And the puck goes behind the net. Number 75 is gearing up for another shot, passes it to his co-defender. A hard shot from the blue line. Taken hard by Ben Cole, who looks in pain. He is in distress from that shot. But he is still playing hard. Gotta love his heart. And he is down. A hard shot again, and in the top shelf. And Ben is down. He took a hard puck to the thigh, I believe. Or the hand, maybe. And he is down on the ice. He played hard afterwards. But that will not stop the Norse from scoring over the left shoulder of Aiden Mongold. 6:10 remaining of the game. Wild still lead 4-3, and we'll have a bit of a pause in the action for an injury. That was a very hard shot. I've said it many times in this broadcast. The Norse have some hard shooters from the blue line. Ben is up, the clap's happening, and he will be helped off the ice with a very noticeable limp. I gotta say though, Mike, he was still skating, like he was trying. You could tell he was fighting it.
Sure. Is that Taylor?
I think it's Ben. Yeah, Ben Call.
Yeah, he's definitely he's got some great toughness for sure. Hopefully he's okay and he can bounce back.
All right, as that was a goal, we will take the puck drop in center ice. Holly will take the puck with Ruth to his right, and Logan Gibson to his left. Wild wins the puck. Logan almost had that, but just so much good skating done by those forwards in the black jerseys. Wild scramble to try and clear their zone. High stick and cross-checking, and they're just fighting in the corner between, I want to say Preston Fields and number 1 Yates in the corner there. The puck is still in play, sent behind the board, or behind the net to Logan Gibson. Logan fighting for the puck against 97? Yes, Simmons in black. Sends it back east to west. Jake's got the puck. He's going to cross center ice. He's got 2 to beat. He's crossed the end of the zone. He's going to take a shot. Blocked. Backhand by Bo Ruth for the putback. Goal for the West Virginia Wild, putting them up 5-3. A backhand putback by Bo Ruth. And the assist by Jake Hawley. .5:16 remain in the game, and the Wild are up 5-3. Incredible play, Mike.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we're, we always preach in practice and everything. Crash that net, get those loose rebounds, those loose pucks. John will be proud.
Absolutely. We're always looking for that second chance goal. Always be on the lookout. A fight is ensuing for the puck. A drop stick by a Norse. There's got to be a better way to call on a single Norse. They are the Norse. A member of the Norse is also too long.
I struggled with that last game myself.
We'll just call them the black shirts. Number 75 is regrouping back in their zone for the Norse. Higginbotham almost got a stick on it, but Hamilton has sent it back in. Now Higginbotham has the puck, driving it into the corner, takes a hard hit into the boards. And the Norse have cleared the zone. Wild trying to get it off the stick of Grayson Gosling. Got it, turn it back up, pass up, a great pass. No look almost to Higginbotham. Norse sent it back right into Grayson Gosling's stick, not Ryan Gosling. Higginbotham has the puck in the zone, loses it to number 75 in black. Logan Gibson waits patiently for his chance to strike. The Norse take the puck, cross the center ice, skate almost right around Grayson Gosling, but Gosling gets him tangled up. Talon's got the puck. Talon Wynn's going to take it with a sweet move, jump to the side. Desmond circles on the ice with Grayson Gosling. Preston Fields. Landon Estep. The Norse get in there in their offensive zone. Desmond Circle with a defensive play to keep that shot from going off. A pass up to Desmond Circle. He's going to get tripped up just a little bit. Desmond's having a hard time getting up. He gets back up, skates back into the zone. Are we going to see an icing call here? It's a slow-moving puck, but it is icing by West Virginia. 3:02 remain in the game. These Norse are not going to go down this next 3 minutes without a fight.
Not at all, not at all. And that's you can't let up on this. You give them an inch, they're going to take a mile for sure. So just hope the boys just keep at it.
Absolutely, my colleague, Mike Hawley. We're best friends, y'all. All right, Wild will take the face-off to the right of the Wild netminder. Landon Estep took the face-off, hit the ice a little hard, but he's back up. On the ice right now, Leighton Walker, Desmond Circle, Landon Estep, Talon Wynn, and Walker Woods. Walker driving the puck, sends it up and over into Estep's stick. Goes towards the net. Desmond's going to chase it around. He had the inside edge. He stole the puck, sent it up towards the net where the Norse were able to take control. Walker Woods on a whiff of a miss. Failed to keep it in the zone. Leighton Walker's going to try and skate it into the offensive zone again. Desmond Circle is a little too close. No formation there. Talon Wynn with shoulder-to-shoulder action. And the Norse send it straight up and over into the net. A pause in the action, 2:15 remain in the game. Wild still up 5-3. These Norse are putting up a fight. The Norse, these Norse, the Norse, these Norse. There's one Norse. It's a group. Collective nouns are hard, y'all. We are the Wild. I guess we are also a collective noun. A timeout called.
We call by names. Well, when we call by names because we know everybody, but when you're calling another team and you don't have a roster, then you have to say that. Yeah, I struggled with that last game as well.
We're going to have to start telling these teams, send us your rosters. We'll look at them, and we might say their names. I do like that this is a team that has their last names on their jerseys. Makes it a lot easier to know who they are. By the way, we are on a timeout called by the Norse coaching staff. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our referees. I don't even know who they are today. Who are these refs?
It's Zach Boyko and Matt Sherdell.
Matt Sherbell with a D, not a B. As I am sure that they will go back and watch these broadcasts, thank you.
Some of them do. I've heard Keith say he goes back and watches so he can critique himself. Anybody else does it or not, but I know.
Never be satisfied with how good you are. Always get better. All right, we are going to start this next 2 minutes and 15 seconds with a face-off to the right of the Wild netminder. Landon Estep, I believe. No, Jake Hawley took the face-off. Wild still fight for the puck in their own zone, trying to clear it. Jake gets to it first. Takes it across the blue line, across the red line, across the blue line. He's got one to beat. Is he going to take a shot? No, he passes it back to Logan Gibson. But it gets a little tangled up in the feet of number 53, Davis in black, and covered up by the Norse netminder. Mike Hawley's over here dancing a little bit. I will say one of the peak moments of these games is just seeing how hard those defensemen for the Norse can shoot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they have some rocket shots. You know, we got a couple on our team too, Grayson and Walker Woods, but yeah, for sure they got a few.
Minute 39 left in the game. The Wild carried it, or the Norse carried it into their offensive zone. Wild are struggling to get it back out again. Jake Hawley tries to get the puck. It's tangled up in some feet. The Norse have to regroup in the neutral zone and pass over to 24. Hamilton almost poked out by Logan Gibson. Back out of the zone again, and then Logan is going to hit shoulder on shoulder and shoulder to try and get it out. Gets stopped by a couple of shirts, black shirts. 1 minute remains in the game. We'll like to take this opportunity to thank Mike Hawley for this incredible work. Logan Gibson takes the puck into the offensive zone and is fighting to keep control. Tries to shoot it, swipes a bit at the legs of a black shirt. This is going to no icing. Icing waved off Ben Collis to get to the puck. 39 seconds remain. It is Mike Hawley's birthday, and we truly do appreciate all the work that he does for the West Virginia Wild organization. He has been a coach for years, and he has been our cameraman and operator for, it's for years, and it's just getting better every year. So thank you, Mike, for all the heart and soul you put into this broadcast. There's a fight for the puck in front of the net. Zach Higginbotham sends it back. Another hard shot by 24 Hamilton in black. 10 seconds remain in the game while they are fighting strenuously for the puck. 4 seconds. Trying to cover it up. That will be the game. West Virginia takes home this win 5-3 as the timer expires. Incredible play by both teams in both games. I will say this is some of the most intense and exciting hockey we've played here. And yes, cue Country Roads. Mike, would you have anything to say about this incredible performance?
That's a song that every opponent of ours hates to hear.
That's right.
You're right. You know, this was a good game, good effort on both sides. Good matchup. We'll be back here tomorrow for a game at 10 o'clock and noon against the Columbus Chill team, and have no idea, what they are, but I think rating-wise they're about the same as us, so it should be a good matchup as well. We didn't know what we're getting into today because this is Northern Kentucky's first game of the season, so we didn't know what to expect. But we're going to have our hands full this season. We got to play them a couple more times.
Absolutely, my colleague Mike Hawley. Well, for my colleague Mike Hawley and Michael Circle, this has been another wonderful day of hockey Join us next time.